Welcome, Fireside Kids! And we are here for Walking in the Wilderness Part 3. That is 3, people. That is 3. And I am so excited. And we're learning about Moses and how Moses led his people out of Egypt. They were being worked hard, they were slaves, and God said, it's time to get free, and I'm sending Moses to do it. And so, he sends Moses in, and he gives Moses all this authority, and all these plagues come in. Mosquitoes come, and they're like, not mosquitoes, but locusts, but you don't know what a locust is, my guess is, and they're all coming like, I'll get out of here, and the river turns into blood, and all these things happen, and the people, the Israelites, God's people, had to trust in Moses as their leader, that God sent Moses to lead them out. And I think the same is for us. Sometimes we need to trust in our leaders. Maybe it's a teacher, maybe it's a coach, maybe it's an older brother, older sister, maybe it's a friend. People who are leading you, you need to trust in them. Right now, look at the leaders at Fireside Kids right now. Can you give them a big round of applause? Just give them a big round of applause. Leaders, you can bow, say, thank you very much, people. Thank you for following us. Kids, come on, cheer them on. Say, thank you for leading us to Jesus. Woo! All right, because we got to trust in our leaders like the Israels trusted in Moses to lead them out. But let's go check out Wilderness Willie and see what he's up to. Peace. Guys, welcome to Wilderness Will. Oh, hey, yeah. All right. I've been in the woods here for about 7 days, and you've been noticing that, I've been going in circles, and I realized about 6 days ago that I'm lost, and I just don't know what to do, Have you guys ever been lost before, Just a tree. Okay. All right. I'm so lost. Please help me. So, Larry, the leader, he sent me his number and said, hey, if you ever get lost, just give him a shout. So, I'm gonna call Larry, the leader. Okay, hold up. All right, there he is. Hey, Larry.
Oh, Willie, what do you want, Willie?
How you doing? Could you help me? Find my way? Okay, all right. Help me? Okay, give me directions. Okay.
Oh, you're lost? Well, you've come to the right person. Larry, the leader! What? Were you expecting a boy? You don't think girls can't lead? Well, my name's really Lorietta, and I once led an expedition to the South Pole, and where I tackled a herd of penguins, and and they didn't have a chance against Larry the leader. Okay, let me help you get out of there. You've come to the right person. Let's go. So let me see where you're at. Okay, judging by your son, you are northeast about 500 miles south of good old Judaba and Nibala. So, what you need to do is this. Go right.
All right, right.
Willie, your other right. Okay, go right. Take 5 steps this way. Now, bark like a dog. Just kidding. Okay, now kids, I need you to chant. You can do it.
Larry, this is good.
You can
Thanks,
do
buddy.
it. Come on, I hear you can do it. Louder, kids. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. And you can do it. Sorry about that, Larry. Okay, sorry. Willie, because I know your mom calls you William and you're William. Okay, so there we go. keep walking, and stop! You're there. You are welcome. Thank you.
Larry,
Thank you.
you know,
Bye,
I'm
guys.
so thankful for leaders like Larry the Leader to help us find our way.
Thank you, Larry. Loretta, for helping Willie find his way. And just like Willie, God has placed people in our life to help us find our way. That God uses people to guide us and to lead us. Could be a teacher, a parent, a brother or sister, or maybe your Fireside kid leader, huh? Well, and they are from God to help you and guide you so you get closer and closer to where God wants you to be. Well, I want to do our Bible verse real quick, and it's 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 7. 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 7. It says, God has not given us a spirit of fear and timidity, but of power, love, and self-discipline. And Paul is a pastor, a missionary, a church planner, and he sends Timothy, who's a kid, maybe a little older than you, but he's a kid. He's a young guy, and he said, you know what, Timothy, I know you may feel young, but just know that you have power, and you don't need to fear because God is with you, and the same is with you. Don't fear. Just know that God is giving you power. Well, let's check out this cartoon on Moses leading the Israelites out of Egypt.
Stories of the Bible. Moses and the Exodus. This is Moses, who was an Israelite born in Egypt in a time when Israelite boys were not supposed to live.
Wait, huh?
Moses, however, grew up in the palace of the Pharaoh, the very man who was enslaving the Israelite people. When Moses grew up, he made a big mistake.
Uh-oh.
So Moses ran away from Egypt
Wow!
to the land of Midian.
Ah.
After many years, an angel of the Lord appeared to Moses and told him to go back to Egypt to free the Israelites. After much protesting, God granted Moses his brother Aaron to speak on his behalf.
Phew.
So Moses went to Egypt.
Here, move there.
And on his way there, he met Aaron, who was ready to do whatever God wanted him to do. The Israelites were slaves to the Egyptians, but God had a special plan for Moses.
Hey, everyone, up. Huh?
After rallying God's people to them,
Yeah.
Moses and Aaron went to the Pharaoh
Ahem.
and said, "This is what the Lord, the God of Israel, has said. Let my people go."
Shoot.
And Pharaoh made the Israelites work harder because of this.
Hey, where are you? Huh?
The foremen of the Israelite slaves were angry with Moses and Aaron for causing this trouble.
Huh?
So Moses cried out to God and asked why this was happening. But God said, "You will see what I will do. I am the Lord. I will deliver you from slavery."
Wow, okay. Hey!
Moses told this to the people,
Hey!
but they were so discouraged that they didn't listen to him.
Yeah, whatever.
God told Moses to go to Pharaoh and to do exactly as he said. So Moses and Aaron went to the Pharaoh.
Hey!
God told them to take the staff and throw it down before Pharaoh.
Huh?
Pharaoh was not impressed. He called his wise men and sorcerers, and they did the same thing.
Hooga, hooga.
But Aaron's staff swallowed up the sorcerer's staff. Yet Pharaoh's heart was hardened, and he would not listen to them.
Shoot, shoot.
just as God had said. Then the Lord said to Moses, "Go to the banks of the Nile River and meet Pharaoh."
Hey, Pharaoh. Oh, man.
Moses and Aaron did just as God had said.
Oh.
But again, Pharaoh's magicians did the same miracle, and Pharaoh refused to let God's people go. So God sent 9 more plagues to Egypt to show his power. Even with all the suffering, Pharaoh's heart stayed hard and he would not let the people go. On the night of the last plague, Pharaoh woke up and heard a great cry in Egypt,
Oh, no.
for there was not a house in Egypt where someone was not dead. Pharaoh summoned Moses and Aaron and told him to be gone with the Israelites. So the Israelites left Egypt immediately and made their way to the Promised Land, taking with them many riches from Egypt, and they took Joseph's bones as they had promised him many years before. But after they had gone, Pharaoh changed his mind and readied his army to take back the Israelites. When the Israelites saw Pharaoh and his armies come, they were terrified. But God made a way for them. Through all of this, the Israelites saw the great power of their God, the one true God, and they put their trust in Moses, his servant.
All right, kids. Thank you for joining us again on another Fireside Kids. And we'll see you next week for Walking in the Wilderness number 4. All right, guys. See you next week.
Thanks, Larry. I'll talk to you in about 33 days.
Unless you want to play cards, Willie, we can talk and we can hang up, we can catch up. How's your cousin doing? How's Frank doing? Is he doing okay? Last night I went to see the professor for Dugan, and he told me that I'm almost